Alright, first video for today is on end behavior. The end behavior of a function is what the graph looks like on its extreme ends. So in other words, for very, very large or very, very small values of x. Here's a basic example, f of x equals 1 over x, whose graph is shown below. As x goes to infinity, f of x tends to 0. Similarly, looking at the other side, as x tends to negative infinity, f of x goes to 0. So what that means then is, as x gets very large or very small, the function approaches the line y equals 0. Here's another way to see the same thing. Here's the function 1 over x graphed on the TI-83 in a standard window. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to zoom out over and over again and show you that as we get further and further out, it's going to look more and more like y equals 0. To make this clear, I'm going to make the line that represents my function a little bit thicker so that it shows up better. So there you go, that's just zoomed out a couple of times, and you can see here that it's zoomed out so much it looks like the line y equals 0. And it didn't take me very long to get out that far, so I only had to go out to negative 40 and 40 to show you that, as x gets very, very large or very, very small, it approaches y equals 0. So we can conclude then that y equals 0 is an end behavior or horizontal asymptote in this particular case. Keep in mind that an end behavior asymptote doesn't always have to be horizontal, but in this case it is. So just to wrap up this discussion about horizontal asymptotes and their connection to limits. The line y equals some constant b is a horizontal asymptote for f of x if either the limit as x goes to infinity of f of x is equal to b, or the limit as x goes to negative infinity of f of x equals b.